Hello, my name is Tracy Allen, and I want to welcome you to Cooking with Some Friends. Good morning and welcome to Cooking with Some Friends. I am going to show you a recipe for some easy grilled chicken, and my husband will do the grilling in a little bit, but I have two options usually when I do this, and one of them is the easy route. If I don't have any time really to be in the kitchen, I like to just grab Italian dressing and marinade and put it over our chicken breast and let that marinate for about a half an hour. If I have the time to make my own, that's a great option, and I'm going to show you that. So in my measuring cup, I have mixed together part of my marinade, and I have 1/3 cup of oil, 1/4 cup of cider vinegar. I have 3 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce and 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And to that, I'm going to add the dry seasonings, and that would be 2 tablespoons of Italian dressing, a tablespoon of salt, a tablespoon of pepper, a tablespoon of sugar, and a teaspoon of garlic powder. So I'm going to mix that in to my wet ingredients. And when I get this mixed up, I'm just going to put it all in a Ziploc bag and put this in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. If I have time, I actually like to leave it in longer than that. Excuse me. You can leave it in there up to 4 hours. I wouldn't leave it longer than that just because then the vinegar will start breaking the protein down in the chicken and the texture won't be what you want. So I'm going to dump this. Oh, excuse me, something is tickling my throat. And dump that in. And there are 4 chicken breasts in here. Get as much air out as I can. And I just want to make sure that's all coated. And I'll put this in the refrigerator and I'll take it out and I'll show you what it looks like when it's being grilled. So you want to put them on your preheated grill, and you're going to grill them for 10 to 15 minutes per side if you keep the heat down low, which is a good thing to do since it'll be more tender and juicy that way. Hello and welcome to Cooking with Some Friends. Tonight I'm going to show you 2 recipes that you could make basically from the same thing. And so I'm going to show you how to make toad in the hole, as well as our version of French toast. So in my skillet, I'm melting about a tablespoon of butter, and I'm going to take some Texas toast, and it's important that you have a fairly thick bread, so you could use a brioche or some other type of thick bread, but Texas toast works really well. And you're going to take a biscuit cutter, and I've chosen this size. You could do it a little bit smaller if you wanted to. You're just going to cut out the center of your bread. Okay, I'm going to do that for both my pieces of bread. And I'll show you with a smaller one as well. So you can see the difference. Okay, and you can actually, when we do the French toast part, you could actually make those into French toast. So in my pie plate, I have an egg that I'm going to mix with about 1/4 cup of milk. So this is how I would start the French toast as well. And you can have this with sausage and hash browns, fruit. I've got some oranges and grapes set over there. To this one, you could add salt and pepper if you want to. I'll do that when I put the egg in. Okay, so I want to dip the bread that I put the hole in. I want to dip that in my egg and milk mixture. And then I'm going to put this in my warm skillet. Do the same with the other one. And then I'm going to take another egg and I'm going to break it into the center. And then I want to let that cook until the egg white has cooked pretty much through. And you can cook it for as long as how you like your eggs. If you like them a little less firm, you could cook them a little less for a shorter time. Okay. And while that's cooking, I'm going to show you the difference in that and French toast. So I still have that mixture, which is fine. I'm going to go ahead and use it up, but I'm going to add another egg to it. And the other 1/4 cup of milk, and mix those. But since this is going to be our French toast, I want to go ahead and add a few more things to it. I'm going to put in about a teaspoon of vanilla. And I also want to put in about a teaspoon of cinnamon. Now, when my toad in the hole gets done, I'm going to use the same skillet. I'll add a little more butter to it, but I will dip my Texas toast in my batter and go ahead and fry these up as well. And I can go ahead and fry up my 2 little pieces so they don't go to waste. But I'm just waiting for these to cook. I'll flip them and then cook the other side. So as you can see, I've gone ahead and flipped these and they're cooked on one side. I'm just gonna let them finish cooking on the other side, and then we'll serve them with our sausage and our fruit. Okay, so our toad in the hole is done. So now I'm ready to go ahead with our French toast. And so I have the mixture that we made, and I'm going to dip the bread in that and coat both sides. And the real key to this is the temperature of your pan. You want it hot enough to cook those, but not so high that they burn. And you don't want to soak them ahead of time, because if you do, they get really soggy and don't cook all the way through. Go ahead and use those little pieces. You can hear the syrup bottle opening. That's how we enjoy French toast. And you can serve it with butter and syrup or jelly, or I like peanut butter and syrup on mine, but it's whatever you like on your French toast. So I'll go ahead and complete this and then we'll eat. Thanks for joining us for this session of Cooking with Some Friends. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And find us on Facebook at Cooking with Some Friends.